Oh shit, I forgot to mention. Okay, we're gonna draw beautiful hands and feet, alright? Okay, we're gonna draw beautiful hands and feet. Alright. So, in the morning, we did this. I did this. Sorry, I wasn't live in the morning. Like I was live, but I was like really frustrated because I don't know, man. I was like, Saba had her debut and she literally blew up. I mean, like, she was famous using a different alias before, so literally like everyone knew who she was, so that is why she blew up. It's not the same thing for like every other YouTuber, you know. So yeah, so that's something. I don't know. So I was kind of like, I don't know, man, I was kind of like depressed. Like, we have been trying so freaking hard, and we don't, and these people just come in and just, I don't know, man, get blown up on YouTube. Okay, so anyways, in the morning we did these lesser known muscle groups, okay, lesser known areas of the body, okay, especially on the top of the shoulder over here. Okay, so this triangular thing, this trapezius muscle, which is this one over here, wraps around and attaches itself to the clavicle. Okay, I'm not gonna explain a lot in this stream. Okay, I'm just gonna draw and just talk nonsense about something else, alright? Because eventually this gets freaking, I don't know, boring if I keep explaining stuff. And I think it's kind of like boring for most of y'all, so that's why I'm not gonna explain it. Okay, so but I'm gonna explain this thing, then I'm gonna just draw beautiful hands and feet. Okay, so the trapezius muscle wraps around from the back side to the intersect into the clavicle, insert into the clavicle. Okay, and this is the shoulder, deltoid muscle, alright, which forms I don't know, this, so this triangle is like very important. Okay, this freaking, I don't know, this triangle stuff, this triangle is very important. So there is always a triangle on top of your shoulder, alright, and this is also kind of like a triangular shape, the deltoid muscle, alright. So this is important, that is why I did this, because this is like an overlooked I don't know, asset of the human body, overlooked anatomical stuff, right? Then next I did knees. Okay, so this is why there is the there is this bone, I don't know, tibia and fibula. Okay, fibula bone, so that is why this thing comes out over here. Okay, then there is this bone that is going inside, so that is why this goes inside. All right, and this is the muscle gastrocnemius, that is why it's outside. Then this bone protrudes this part out, then over here it's the inside, same goes over here. All right, this is the end of the muscle fibers, so this is the ligament over here, same goes over here. So wherever the muscle is the body of the whole thing. Okay, so wherever there is the muscle, the fleshy part, it is gonna bulge. Okay, and wherever there is a ligament, it is gonna not bulge. Okay. Same goes at the back side as well. Okay, so this is just, I don't know, mirror, this one is just a mirror image of this one. So the same kind of like rifts are gonna happen over here as well, because, well, the bones don't change. Okay, but sometimes, so over here sometimes the legs might, I don't know, look just like this. All right, so there isn't a rift over here. Okay, it might look just like this because of this whole muscle over there. Okay, but I have added a rift just in case. Okay, and that's it. This is not, I think I explained the leg before in the previous stream. All right, so there was not much thing. Same goes over here. Now this is the knee study over here, so this is gonna be rift, this is gonna have a depression over here and over here as well because of the bones. Okay, so look at this, because of this there is nothing over here, so that is why there is gonna have a rift. Same goes over here, so there is nothing over here. Okay, so yeah, so this is gonna have the rift. Then we moved on to the elbow. The elbow joint is probably the most difficult one of all, because, well, it has two bones like the legs. So the elbow and the knee joints are kind of like difficult to, I don't know, draw, because it has like two bones of the legs. So this one, so this is from behind the posterior view of the arm. Okay, this shit pops out because of this bone right here. Sorry, not this bone, this bone right here. Okay, so this bone attaches itself to this one. Okay, same goes over here, same now. So this bone is over here. Okay, and this is the muscle, the brachioradialis. So it's gonna pop out because of this one, and that is the funny bone over here. All right, so yeah, and this is again same as a knee. So if you were to make a, I don't know, a rectangle or something, I don't know, so it will kind of like look something like this. Okay, and this will pop in to that thing over there. So everything is in rectangles. Something like that. All right, I might be wrong on that. So, but I did not do the rectangle thing because this is a shorter rectangle, a smaller rectangle, so that fits perfectly. Okay, anyways, now this is the front of the elbow, so this part over here. All right, so this is the bicep muscle, and this is the brachioradialis, and this is the I don't know what muscle is this, I forgot. Okay, the ulnar something, I don't know. And same goes over here. These are the two bones which attaches themselves to the humerus. Okay, this is the humerus, this is the radius, this is the ulna. Okay, so yeah, and this is from the side view. So this depression is important because this humerus is creating that depression over there. Okay, so look at this thing. This depression is important. Same goes over here. This is the protrusion of the bone, and this is the thing that is gonna cause the depression over here. Okay, so these two depressions are very important. Same over here, depression, and that is the cube, like this. Same over here. This is from the inside. This is the inside view of the hand, arm. Sorry. This is gonna cause the depression over here because of this bone. So because of this bone, this is the depression. So this is gonna cause the depression. Same over here as well. The bone is gonna cause the depression because there is no muscle or anything to, I don't know, cause the bulge. Okay, so yeah, so that's about it. And this is the knee from the side view. There is the cube of the knee, or the patella of the knee. Okay, so this is the patella and this is the cube that I've drawn just to make things simple. All right, and okay, so now this is from the back view. Okay, so this is the outside view, or the outside side of the arm. This is the inside of the arm. So this is the body over here, right? So the inside is gonna be slightly above than the outside. Okay, sometimes people draw something like this. Okay, and the inside is like this. Okay, that is also fine, like sometimes, all right? But normally, because of this ulnar bone, where is it? Because of this bone, okay, this inside is gonna be kind of like protruded. Okay, you can directly draw it something like this, it doesn't matter, but it's still gonna be upper than this thing. Okay, so this rift is gonna be higher than this rift. All right, so yeah, so always your human body is always asymmetrical, so keep that in mind. All right, now next we are gonna draw beautiful hands. All right, so these are kind of like a rough sketch of the hands. Okay, now we are gonna try to make it. Oh, what's up man, what's up? Welcome. Running leg pose, it's so difficult, Jesus Christ, holy shit. Okay, maybe next time when I draw figures, all right, then at that time I'll draw the running leg pose. All right, I promise. And in the next stream we are gonna draw faces and I don't know, kind of like figures or something. Okay, or color maybe. So at that time then I'll draw the running leg pose. All right. All right, now we're gonna draw the hands. Okay, these are very rough sketches of the hands and feet. Okay, just to get the, I don't know, just to get the blood flowing in my heart and in my hand. Okay, but now the problem with my hands is I cannot make hands and legs beautiful, especially the hands. Okay, and even the legs, because my legs look like really manly. So even on Sakura, my legs are like really freaking manly. Okay, hold on, let me show you. Holy shit, look at this. Okay, these are still better, but the other stuff. Okay, so look at this one, they're freaking, I don't know, manly. Look at this one, freaking manly. Okay, so I cannot make, and look at the hands as well, they're freaking manly. So I cannot make pretty hands and pretty feet. So that is why we got the, oh wait, yeah, look at this, freaking manly hands. God damn. That is why I'm gonna try to make my hands very beautiful. Okay, very, I don't know. Now I can draw manly hands. Now I gotta learn how to draw woman hands and feet. Okay, make them very pretty and make them very sexy and beautiful. Let's do this shit. Okay. I'm just gonna do one leg pose and one, I don't know, hand pose, but I'm gonna try and make them very manly. Okay, for now I'm gonna do one leg and one hand. Okay, then we will move on to more hand and leg poses. All right, so yeah, first we gotta make the structure. All right, the structure and is the skeleton of the thing that you're drawing. Okay, so you gotta make that first. Without the structure, if you start drawing directly, it's not gonna look good. Most of the times you're gonna, I don't know, freak up the drawing. All right, so that is why the structure is like very important. So that is the structure. And if we divide this in a cube, okay, if we simplify this in a cube, it will look something like this. Okay, it's gonna look something like this. I might have fricked up this part, but it's fine. Alright, so it's gonna look something like this. This will be the toe, and these will be the 4 fingers. Okay, so everything, simplify everything in a cube, because it will make your drawings more 3-dimensional. And it is very essential to draw 3-dimensional things on a 2D plane, and so that is why you gotta make everything in a cube. I'd simplify everything in a cube or a cylinder or a sphere. Okay, sphere not so much, but cylinder and cube very important. Okay, now I'll show the cylinder over here. Okay, hold on. Now the cylinder thing, this is the cylinder. All right, so look at this. This is basically the cylinder. You can like, I don't know, divide this in a cube as well. Sorry, simplify this. Jesus Christ, why am I saying divide? Simplify this in a cube as well, so it will go something like this. All right, but in most cases a cylinder is fine. Okay, so something like this. You can divide this in a cube, something like this. Right. Now let's do the beautiful legs. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one. All right, I'm gonna start with this one. Yes, I will do the freaking perspective thing, man. Did you watch my video though? Okay. the video, the link that I've sent you. Did you watch it? So when making everything beautiful, we gotta remember, okay, I gotta remember, Jesus Christ, and even you guys gotta remember to make everything freaking curvy, okay? That is the thing, make everything freaking curvy and make everything freaking round, okay? You don't wanna play with the cubes. If you wanna make everything beautiful, make everything curvy. So look at this. Now this looks much beautiful. These are not necessary, the creases right now, okay, but I'm still gonna add them. You can just skip the creases if you want to make everything beautiful, okay, because the smoother the skin is, the beautiful it looks, very feminine it looks, because women doesn't have too many, creases and rifts and shit like that, right? So, yeah. So this bone is gonna freaking protrude itself, because there are like a lot of freaking bones in the leg, so something like this. Alright, so these are the bones of the legs. So this shit is gonna freaking protrude, okay, even if it's a woman's feet, it's still gonna protrude. But to make it beautiful, as I said before, we gotta what? Oh wait. We gotta make everything freaking curvy, right? But also have these protrusions, which are very necessary, okay? Otherwise it's literally gonna look like, a cartoon feet. Okay, so unless you're drawing, cartoon feet. Oh right, okay, hold on, I don't know how bright it looks. Hold on. Okay, now does it look good? Okay, I am using hold on, vacuum into a small. I've been using that since, man, a lot of years. I've been using that since a lot of years. Vacuum into a small. Next, if my vacuum into a small gets, if it goes pop, if it pops, if it becomes damaged or something, I'm gonna buy a XP pen, because I wanna try it. just because I want to try. Alright, that is why I'm gonna buy the XP pen. I might just, I don't know, go to a showroom, XP pen showroom or something. Showroom, sorry, not store, showroom, a store or something, to try it out for myself before, I don't know, buying. If it's good, then I'll buy it. Otherwise, I'm gonna stick to Wacom, because Wacom is like literally the industry standard for a reason. So there is why. Alright, we made it beautiful, very beautiful leg. Very beautiful leg. Jesus Christ, there is a freaking mosquito. There are a lot of mosquitoes in my house. Okay. Okay, now, okay, you gotta remember, all right, this is a very secret tip. All right, you gotta remember, never draw the nail. So never draw this part of the nail, otherwise it's gonna look trash. All right, otherwise it's gonna look trash. Always draw this part if you want to draw the nail. Same goes over here as well. So, and no need to show the nails on this, on the toes of this I don't know, this leg. All right, it is not necessary. If you still want to show, then just draw a single line, that's it. All right, something like that, but I'm not gonna show it. Right, we made a beautiful leg. Holy shit, holy shit. I'm gonna write something. Beautiful. Juicy feet. Okay, beautiful juicy feet. Huan is like cool, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's freaking, I don't know, China based, so I'm like kind of like skeptical towards the Chinese products, so that is why I'm like not going with Huan. So is the brightness of the paper good now? Is it good now? Okay, we got beautiful feet. Beautiful feet. You can just draw a single crease over here, okay, just to make it, I don't know, man, just to make it look as if it's it's like, I don't know, three-dimensional. It is not necessary at all, but you can still do it if you want to. Because there is gonna be a lot of creases, okay, when there is a, I don't know, when there is a freaking, I don't know, depression. So something like this over here, alright, there is gonna be a freaking crease. But too many creases also will make the drawing look very, I don't know, manly and very grungy and stuff, okay? So normally what I do is, okay, hold on, let me show you. Normally what I do is I leave all of these creases for the color. Alright, so Jesus Christ, there is a freaking mosquito. Holy shit. So I would, I don't know, paint this leg, alright. So I'll paint this leg, and for the creases I will choose a darker color, okay, and I will just do something like this, okay. So I just leave it to the color, or something like this. I don't rely on the pencil, sketch for the creases. Just simple stuff I would do. Just have those teeny tiny bits of shadow areas, okay, for the creases. So look at this, it still looks like a freaking leg. That is what I would do if I ever want to do the creases. So I wouldn't rely on sketching the creases out. Alright, what is next? Beautiful hands. Okay, we're gonna make beautiful hands now. Okay, for the hands, holy shit, for the hands I wanna draw number one, the fist. I wanna draw the fist, and secondly I wanna draw open hand, okay, because hold on. Because making the fingers beautiful is also very, I don't know, challenging for me, and for me at least. Okay, so that is why we gotta make the hands and the feet beautiful. All right. Oh, the recycle papers templates, right? Okay. I do not have those, but I will try to get them later on. I don't know. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. So give me like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Okay, this time I'm not gonna talk too much. Okay, I'm just gonna draw. All right, and then we will see what happens. All right. And I'm gonna explain. So the same principles apply while drawing the hands as well. Same principles as the legs. All right. So. So you gotta remember that, yeah. Same principles apply when drawing the hand. Drawing the hand as well. Same principle as the leg. You gotta make everything very curvy, very smooth if you wanna draw beautiful hands and beautiful feet. All right. Beautiful juicy hands. I'm gonna divide the fingers first because that is probably the most difficult part to get right. All right. This is the protrusion of the ulna bone. Okay, so the hand that I'm drawing is a male hand, but I'm gonna make it a female hand. All right. So if you wanna draw a female hand, then the fingers are gonna be thin. They're not gonna be so thick. And everything is gonna be very soft. So yeah, so I was literally talking about, I don't know, Gura, all right? Sorry, not Gura, Saba. Oh my God, man. I don't know how do they do this. People do it, man. I mean, she was like pretty famous even when she was like under different areas. Like everybody knows now who she actually is, all right? So I don't know, man. It's just you know, it's just kind of like a jealousy, you know. Like I am like jealous of these people getting so freaking blown up so quickly. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the culprit. Maybe I need to make everything all look cute like they do. Okay, but then I saw the Indian VTubers channel. even their channel is like struggling. So I do not know what is the thing. Either these people just promote their videos using the promote option on YouTube, or I don't know, they just get lucky or something. I freaked this up. Yep, this is why freaking, I don't know, hands are freaking, I don't know, man, tough, you know. I freaked this up. This is why the fist is like the toughest thing to draw. I mean to say that if you're not well known, then nobody is gonna, I don't know, give a shit to you. You have to prove yourself. Saba was like really well known before her, I don't know, debut, because she was like literally another VTuber under a different alias. So that is why, I don't know, maybe that is why she got literally famous. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I think this is fine for now. Okay, we did try to make it as beautiful as possible, but okay, it's not gonna be like the most beautiful thing ever. It's fine. Because when you are making a fist, it is not gonna look as beautiful naturally. So because fist is a very offensive, I don't know, offensive gesture, right? Most of the time it's offensive. That is why it is very manly gesture, so that is why it is not gonna look that beautiful, but still we tried to do it. We tried to make it beautiful. All right, we are done. I mean, VTuber also get I don't know, kind of like it gets difficult for them to even grow, okay, if they are not well known, okay, because I have seen there are a lot of smaller VTubers who are literally like not growing at all, so they need a lot of time, even they need a lot of time to grow. Okay, we're gonna draw one more hand. Now it is gonna be, that hand is gonna be without a fist. Okay, let me find it. Saba. Wait, give me a minute. I don't know, it's kind of like cold where I live, you know, so it's like, ooh, I'm feeling it. Okay, this is not a completely open hand, but this is also not a fist, but we are still gonna make it very beautiful. Oh, so I guess it depends upon your personality and stuff, you know, getting good at YouTube and I don't know, getting famous in short. So it all depends upon your personality and stuff, and the way you, I don't know, freaking entertain people. Okay, so Gura did a pretty good job at it when she was Gura. Saba is the same, so that is why probably God damn, this is difficult. So this finger is gonna go inside of that finger slightly. Okay. So this is the difficult part. These are the two muscles of the hands, and this is the third muscle. So these are not, the creases are not necessary as I mentioned before. So if I were to color this shit, okay, if I were to color this shit, I would just make the creases, the creases like this. Okay. So it still looks like a freaking, I don't know, crease. All right, instead of just I don't know. Instead of just a hand. Yeah, something like that. I would still do that instead of drawing the crease. Oh my god. All right. Anyways, let's continue with the hand. Talk to the hand. So this finger is slightly bent and slightly above this one. I'm going to draw it like that. See, this is the reason why hands are like super difficult to draw, because of all of these minute changes to the hands. All right, they are similar to drawing a freaking face. Like the face has so many freaking, I don't know, minute details and features and shit, right? So same goes for the hand as well. still trying to draw the beautiful thing. It's very hard, very difficult to do. All right. There is gonna be this nail that is gonna pop out, alright? So you gotta remember that. There's gonna be a slight bend in the fingers over here. Okay. God damn, this is so freaking hard to do. You need absolute control over your lines for this one. Alright, I think we are done. So this was kind of like difficult, okay, because I'm losing my shit. Oh frick. But it's fine, we did it. We made it kind of like beautiful. Made it kind of beautiful. Kind of. It's not completely beautiful, but you get the point. Now I would go and put up another sketch on this one because it's like, I don't know man, completely not like it's not like very refined and finished. Okay, there are still, look at this, loose ends over here. Okay, so I might go and put up a sketch if I want to, that is. What you can do is make this kind of like more exaggerated, slightly exaggerated, so that it looks more, I don't know, more juicier. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Might have made the finger a bit too long, but it's fine. Alright, we are done. Yeah, now it's looking proper. So I pricked up the proportions and anatomy, kind of like, but it's fine. And if you want to do the nails, as I said before, only one crease over here. That's it. Oh, frick. So everything, okay, hold on. Let me tell you something. So everything in this hand is a freaking, I don't know, cylinder, okay? Except for this box over here, which is a cube. Oh, okay. So look at this. This is a freaking cube. Alright? This is a freaking cube. Okay? Now everything else is a cylinder. So these are cylinders. Look at this. All of these fingers are freaking cylinders. Okay, even this forearm is a cylinder. Alright? So everything else is a cylinder except for the palm. Alright? Got it? Yes, got it. Oh, might make this a little bit more fleshy. Yeah. Alright, we are done. Juicy hands and juicy feet. Okay, now next I'm gonna draw more hands and more feet. Okay, what's the time? 9:33. Alright. Yo, what's up? Holy shit, you just, I don't know, man. You just went off. God damn, I'm sorry. I was like busy drawing. Oh my god. Oh, ChatGPT suggested my content. Holy shit. Thank you. Thanks. How do you make them look less wonky? Wonky means I don't know, kind of like wobbly. Do you mean wobbly? Okay, so the thing about less wonky is that, like, making them more stable is that you gotta learn the structure behind it. So as I mentioned just right now, okay, hold on. As I mentioned just now, this thing over here is a freaking cube. Okay, you gotta know this structure. And these things over here, the fingers, are basically cylinders. Okay, so this is the basic structure beneath all of this beautiful thing. Okay, same goes over here. This can be considered as a cube or a cylinder, but right now I'm considering it as a cylinder, right? And now this thing over here is a freaking cube. This whole palm. Okay, and the fingers, of course, what are the fingers? The cylinders. They are very cylindrical shaped. They are very cylindrical shaped, so that is why they are cylinders. Alright, remember that. Same goes over here. This is a cylinder. Same over here as well. And this is a freaking cube. This is one cube which I have drawn as a, I don't know, circle or something. Okay. And this is the other cube. That is how you make them look less wonky. You need to understand the structure beneath all of the flesh. Alright? You can consider this as another cube over here. Okay, so it gets complicated, so I'm not gonna complicate it. But you gotta understand the structure beneath all of this shit. That is how you avoid getting wonky stuff. Alright, that's it. Hold on, let me go and pee, and then we will come back right here. We're gonna do more stuff, more hands and feet. Okay. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Give me like 2 minutes. Alright, back. I'm back. Okay, we're gonna do one more feet. Alright, one more feet, and this time it's kind of like a difficult one. Feet when you're when they are planted on the ground, okay, firmly, like very firmly. So when you're, I don't know, planting your feet on the ground, it looks very stiff and very manly, okay. So that is why we're gonna do one more feet picks. Here, let me just arrange this shit. Alright, we're gonna do the feet over here. Alright, let's do manly feet, okay, but we're still gonna do it very beautifully. So give me 2 minutes, let me find the feet. Alright, I got it. Okay, so whenever drawing woman feet, okay, whenever you're drawing woman's feet, you gotta remember to make them very narrow, okay. So that is the secret to making, I don't know, beautiful feet, to drawing beautiful feet. Okay, now this is not narrow, this is very wide for you, okay, but I'm gonna make it narrow, so give me like 2 minutes. Don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine. Don't be scared now. Oh, damn, I do not know what I'm yapping about. I just talk shit, man. Okay, so this second feet is not that important, but I'm still gonna freaking draw it because it's kind of like a very difficult pose, kind of in a difficult pose. So if I don't reply, just give me like 2 minutes. I'll see your chat. Okay, don't leave, please, because y'all freaking leave and then never come back because I freaking don't reply because I'm drawing. Oh, this is kind of like tricky. Hold on. Yeah, I got it. Feet are kind of like more easier than drawing hands, okay, because they have like there is not too much stuff or too much structure that is going on inside the feet. All right, the hands are like super difficult. Hands are like crazy difficult because the fingers are what is, I don't know, most important part of the hand. So it's like super difficult to draw. Okay, hold on. Hands are super difficult to draw. Okay, now I'm gonna draw this feet first because this is kind of like easier to draw. The other fingers are gonna be bent like this. Let's make it beautiful, beautiful feet, guys. Oh my god, I messed this part up as usual. Alright, now it's fine. I freaking messed this part up, man. I don't know, man. I just keep on doing stuff, okay, and then I freaking mess up the stuff, okay, and then I lose my shit. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna do more stuff. For the main finger, main thumb of the feet, you can do something. So this is the protrusion, which is important, okay, because at the top it's like the bone, the nail is over here, alright, and this is the nail. You just do the nail like this and that's it. End of story. This is the bone which is necessary to draw, otherwise it's not gonna look believable. Okay, now this one is done. All right, so now for the second one. All right, so this is where it gets very difficult. All right, because in this one what is happening is because of the force from the top, from the leg, the fingers are going apart, okay, to keep the balance of the body, right? Of the body, right? So that is a natural phenomenon that happens, okay? But if that happens, then it gets really freaking ugly. Okay, this feet is gonna get really freaking ugly. So how do we fix it? Okay, first thing to do is make everything round. Okay, as I mentioned before while doing the other feet, right? So first thing to do is make everything round, and try to make everything narrow. So try to bring in the toes and everything else very narrow. So that is how you make juicy feet. That is one way to make juicy feet. That is probably the only way to make juicy feet. Sorry. Not one way. Keep it in the, I don't know, man. Keep it as close to the realism, or I don't know, the physics as required, but still kind of like modify it wherever there is necessary. So over here, this is gonna protrude kind of like out, and this bone is gonna protrude out. This is the bone of the thumb, right? This is the bone of the pinky finger, okay? And then you make it very curvy over here. I can make it still narrower like this if I want to. Look at this. Even this part, if I want to, I make it even narrower. Hold on, let me try. Narrower, pointier. Okay, so Vaman's feet are all pointy. So if I make it kind of like this, like pointy, it's gonna try to look more beautiful, more, I don't know, more womanly, because women have like pointy fingers and stuff. Okay, their fingers are more thinner as compared to men's. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Try to fix this shit. Yeah, something like that. They have shorter nails as well as compared to men, so you gotta show that, right? And what else? So essentially kind of like baby feet, but also not. Okay, so yeah. So this feet, this part is super difficult to get. Okay, when you are planting your feet on the ground and you try to make it, I don't know, freaking beautiful, it's freaking super hard to get. This is the fibula bone, and this is, I think this is the tibia bone if I'm not wrong. Okay, this is the fibula bone. So if you want to make beautiful feet, if you want to draw beautiful feet, okay, I suggest looking at the anime art on Twitter. Okay, so over there the artists are literally like, I don't know, they make super beautiful feet, super, I don't know, girly, super feminine feet. All right, so yeah, that is your thing, you can do that. Otherwise you can just, I don't know, stick to manly feet. I am just trying to make my feet kind of like beautiful, because my feet are like super weird and fricked up, so yeah. All right, hold on. Oh shit. Okay, I think I fricked up something. Okay, yes. So this finger over here is gonna come out even more. Okay, why? Because that is how our fingers are made. Okay, so this finger is the middle finger, the index finger of the feet, not the middle finger of the feet. This is the middle finger. So this is the index finger, and it is gonna freaking protrude out because it is longer than the thumb of the feet. All right, so gotta remember that. And there is this bone that is gonna freaking, I don't know, be like this, and there is this bone which is gonna be like this. Ooh. Okay, that's it. Feet pics done. Lot of feet pics. Y'all should be happy now. Okay. Yeah, lots of juicy feet. Lots of juicy feet. Okay, now shall we color this? Okay, shall we color this, or shall we finish it with a color? I don't know, but we are gonna do it. Still do it. I don't know if it will look good, but we are still gonna do it. This hand is saying shh, shut up, shh, you gotta shut your shit. Alright, I'm gonna color this shit. Alright, we're gonna finish it with the color. Okay, this is not the heel, this is the, hold on, let me change this. Alright, I'm sorry, I fricked up big time. Yeah, it's something like this. This is not the, I thought it was the heel and the reference because I couldn't see the reference clearly because my phone is like fucked up right now. Okay, so it is not the heel, it is the bone protrusion. Alright, we are gonna color this shit. Alright, so let's go. Very fast color, nothing too complicated. Alright, let's do this. Just gonna put a good color, quick color, nothing too complicated. I think Daigo Knight released his next Naruto rewrite video, so I'm gonna freaking watch it after this stream, after this stream ends, right? Also, I thought about, I don't know, making a Gura fan art or something, but I'm not so much of a VTuber fan, you know, so I don't know, I won't even make it. Sorry, not Gura, now it's Saba. I did not subscribe to her because it's, I don't know, it's gonna freaking burn my head that these people get so freaking famous so freaking quickly. Okay, that is why I did not subscribe to her. I'm sorry Saba, but I will watch your content if it comes on my feed, especially the shorts, or mostly only the shorts, not everything else, because it's still gonna, I don't know, prick my brain up, make me freaking, I don't know, jealous of something or something. I don't know, it's like I have never been that jealous of, I don't know, anybody, but lately I have started being kind of, because I don't know, man, it's really a struggle to keep going without really I don't know, getting anything out of it. So it's kind of like tough. So that is why I'm like, I like, don't do it. But good for her, man, good for her. She's set. Her life is freaking set now. She can do this for the rest of her life, probably. And she will gain a freaking, I don't know, millions of followers. Like Gura had 4 million followers. Saba will gain even more because now it's like indie. She can do whatever the frick that she wants. Also, I deleted. I don't know. I tried to copy Mewtail's Tales. It was not a copy essentially, but it was kind of like very similar. Okay, but in my style. So I deleted that channel too because I'm like focusing on the new Naruto fanfic and all this live stream stuff right now. So I literally do not have time for like anything else to do. So I'm like, so that channel was like, I don't know, just biting dust. I literally deleted it just today. And I just put like one video for just a trial, just to have a trial of what, I don't know, of what could be if I can like blow up in just, I don't know, one video, like Mew Telltales blew up, and it was a good thing. I still needed to, it was like really good quality. I still needed to work on it a bit, but still it was like really freaking, I don't know, good quality stuff. I normally play with just, I don't know, 2 tones. I don't put more than 2 tones normally, but if it's necessary, then yes, I do apply more than 2 tones. Okay, so for tomorrow, alright, hold on. So for tomorrow, what we are gonna do is color, right? We're gonna study color tomorrow, okay? Or maybe eyes, I don't know. Mostly I want to do color, I want to get over with eyes, alright, the eye stuff. So probably we will do the eye stuff tomorrow, alright, the eyes and the face stuff. So we'll get over with the eyes and the face stuff tomorrow, alright. And then after that, what we can do is focus on color, because that is my favorite thing. Focus on drawing figures very fast and color and shit, alright. We can start doing that slowly. Get into the flow of freaking animation. I think I freaked this hand for some reason, but it's fine, doesn't matter, whatever, man. Whatever, fuck this shit. I'm gonna do it again, this time with a very different lighting. Nah, it doesn't look good because there is gonna be light over there, sorry, shadow over there. And I'm doing all this with I don't know, from my memory, so it's kind of like difficult. It's kind of like difficult, you know. Alright, I freaked the lighting on this one. Whatever, man. Fuck it. Alright, that works. Whatever. Anyways, that's about it. That's about it for the day. Alright, this is Moist Critical signing off. Make sure your PP is super wet at night so that it doesn't dry up in the morning. Alright, and I'll see you in the next video tomorrow, or next live stream, sorry. I absolutely love Charlie, man. He's super cool. He's freaking, I don't know, kind of like goofy. Not so goofy, but he's super cool, man. Absolutely freaking love Charlie. Woo! All right, we are done. All right, in the next video. Oh my god, I did not stream it on Twitch. Holy shit. Oh god, I did not stream it on Twitch. I forgot to stream it on Twitch. The whole time Twitch was off. It's fine though, it doesn't matter. I forgot to stream this on Twitch. It's fine, YouTube is fine. Only on YouTube is fine. Okay, in the next video we're gonna complete the faces. All right, we're gonna complete the faces. All right, faces and eyes. Okay, we're gonna do the eyes and the faces, all right? Because that is the only thing that is remaining right now, which needs correction in the drawing department. All right, everything else is like done and dusted, almost like done and dusted. Like, nothing too much is remaining. Okay, except for the color stuff, but I'll do the color stuff later on. After tomorrow, alright? So tomorrow we're gonna do the eyes and the face, alright? Making eyes beautiful, especially the eyes beautiful, okay? Because the eyes are the window to your soul, alright? So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna draw anime faces. Sorry, not anime faces, just different faces, but in my style, alright? Men faces and women faces, especially women faces, because eyes on men are like kind of like super easy. We do not need to make them like kind of like beautiful, because alright, so on women it needs to be very beautiful, alright, and it needs to be very proper. Same goes for like any face whatsoever, because in animation you gotta make it like very properly, alright? So yeah, anyways, so tomorrow we're gonna do that. We're gonna have beautiful faces, beautiful eyes, alright, especially the eyes. We gotta make it beautiful. Oh shit. All right, so yeah, so we had a good session today, drawing hands and feet. We drew a lot of hands. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta make the color of the nails. I freaking forgot the color of the nails. Yeah. Oh shit. So I also want to do one more thing. Hold on. I'll do it. Hold on. I freaked up this hand, man. It's not that good. It's fine though. It's fine. It doesn't matter. More hands are coming later. Okay, I want to do one more thing. Hold on. Where is it? Alright, over here. Right. And this part as well. Okay. I want to make this. Oh. I want to blend this, or not make this. I wanna see if I can freaking do it. Because I have never, okay, I have this, guys, that is not a good thing. Because I have never ever blended stuff. So what I always do is this cell shading stuff, you know. I have never blended stuff. So. I just wanted to try this, if it's even possible for someone like me who do not like to blend stuff. Yeah, it is definitely possible. It looks okay. I don't know, man. I don't like blended stuff that much. It looks okay, kind of like looks, I don't know, more realistic in a way. But I literally do not like blended stuff that much. It takes away the, I don't know, man, the three-dimensionality in a way, you know. Alright, whatever, man. I can do that, but I'm not going to. I'll keep it as is, just for, I don't know, reference, that I can do that. And I need to change my blender in my, I don't know, brush palette, because the blender that I have is like pretty shit right now. The rake blender is fine, this finger drag blender is like pretty shit. I don't know. See, I'll do that later. I still need to update a lot of my brushes, so yeah. Anyway, that's about it. All right, so tomorrow we are gonna do faces and eyes. All right, eyes, because they are the window to your soul. All right, we gotta make the eyes beautiful. We gotta study the eyes. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna do the eyes, and then afterwards we're gonna focus on color. We're just gonna focus on color, nothing more, nothing else. Okay, we're gonna be a master at color. That's about it. So thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Okay, we're gonna do this shit every single day. All right, at least for once, either in the morning or the evening. Okay, or either both times, whenever I can, literally. Mostly in the morning, like there are not so many people in the morning, because everyone is like, I don't know, the West is like sleeping almost. It's almost like 12 a.m. or 12:30 a.m. at that time. Okay, and over here in the East, everyone is like at their work. So in the morning it's like, I don't know, like nobody is watching it. But in the evening, right now at 7 or 8 p.m. or something, like everybody is available. Everybody is like almost like tired from work and at home. And in the West, everybody, it's morning for everyone. So most of the people over here in the world are available in the evening right now. So that is why we're gonna do this shit in the evening mostly. So I gotta sleep in the afternoon to keep my energy up. Alright, and that's about it. Yep, we did a lot of stuff today, and that's it for the day. Thank you for watching. As usual, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and join my Discord as well. Alright, tomorrow we're gonna do faces and eyes. Alright, let's do this shit. Goodbye and good night. Have a good day or good night, whatever. This Russian Indian guy will be signing off. Alright, peace.